I'm still dealing with these idiots messing with my eyes. You can see that they're very irritated, but like around my eyes, it's really red and starting to feel like burned on the skin. But anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. So when your thoughts dawned on me, that there's something that means. So you know how when you're thinking and like suddenly something will just dawn on you, it's like, oh, you know what I mean? So um, these gang stalkers. Sorry, I'm like driving, but these gang stalkers sometimes sometimes they don't want you to know they're all on mind control together, okay? And they receive clearly, okay, because they're using equipment and the proper settings to receive thoughts clearly. Yes, they receive your thoughts. No, you can't trick the system, not at all. You can make it a little confusing, but you have to really be slick with that and have some experience. But um, hey, I went out the wrong way. Just bust a U-turn. Sometimes they'll just be talking about something or some situation or something to happen, and then one will be like, don't say. You kind of get that. They try to keep it on the under, but it's kind of hard, artificial telepathy, and then it's a form of mind control, really. But that's another subject. When your thoughts dawned on me, so they don't want you to know everything, but they'll think of something sometimes, and suddenly you get like the full picture. You get it, the full process, the full thought out process. Okay, and you can read their minds basically. Okay, it takes a while to become good enough to decipher what's your thoughts and what's their thoughts. See, there was a time when that would have happened, and I would be like, oh, I was about to try to make this light. There was a time when that would have happened, and I would have been like, I must have just thought of that. Like, it's kind of along the subject lines or whatever. But after a while, you really start to distinguish the difference. Okay, and sometimes when you're on a certain subject and then some complete picture of it comes through your mind, and like you will start to be able to decipher the difference. And when they're thinking, they'll tell you a lot of things by thinking and not meaning to tell you, just like when you're thinking and you don't want them to know what you're thinking about, but they know because they're connected to you. You don't have the same capabilities, but you have some limited capabilities, and the more in tune you get with that, the better you'll become at it. Okay, you're always receiving them. All the thoughts that are dawning on you all the time and crossing your mind, they're not all yours. Okay, the only way they can be all yours is if you get your neural monitoring, you turn all these idiots off, because it's a two-way connection. Consequently, they want to be connected to you, and there ain't no way to be connected to you without being connected to you. You see what I'm saying? It's a two-way connection. So they're bugging my eyes again, man. It's a punishment, punish me and torture me, and God, man, they start going in my eyes. I can hardly see, man. Literally blinded me. They got my eyes so agitated and burned all around them today. It's not going to be tolerated. It's not going to be tolerated. But yeah, I want you guys to know that about thoughts. Sometimes when something dawns on you all of a sudden, it's not exactly you thinking that. It's not your thought. And that's how it is for them. When you think, it just is in their mind like they thought it themselves. Okay, they know the difference because they got the settings and everything right there, and they set it up to receive you that way. All right, we don't really know, and it takes some time to gain the experience. and to be in touch with it so good enough to be able to decipher the difference from something that you just thought, or if, like, you know, because when you think, if you're not really thinking of something and then you just think of something, like if you're not trying to think of it and you just think of something, you know, where did that come from? But sometimes it could be you, but you're thinking that. But sometimes when you just sitting there listening to them, or they're talking, or they're thinking, or whatever, like something hits your mind and it's theirs. It's their thought, and they did that, and you'll start to know the difference after some time. But I wanted to make that. I just wanted to say that to make everybody aware that it is a two-way connection. This mind control broadcast, and that's what mind control is. Okay, mind control is that. For the most part, that is mind control, is receiving somebody else. That's what mind control is to them, mainly. Okay, there's other ways it works, but I'll get into that on specific mind control type video. But receiving thoughts, when somebody else's thoughts dawn on you, this exactly is what it is. It's somebody else's thoughts. And so, appreciate y'all watching.